Hi everybody, I hope everybody's having a good day wherever they are. Like I say in all my videos, I'm not responsible. If anybody gets hurt, it's just my opinion. Today I'm with, come here baby. Today I'm with Michaela. Mwah. Good girl. Today we're going to be talking about the things that I prep, the stuff I have for prepping for in case of a natural disaster or whatever it's going to be. And it's not any particular order. I'm not going to show you a bunch of stuff because that'd take too long. And if you've seen other videos, you know what I have. Okay, number one, like I said, not any order. It's like 25 things. I'm going to try not to make it more than 25 minutes. Number one is water. Obviously, you can't live more than 3 days without water. And if you work longer and you have to be outside, you have to do that. Also, things to do with water, like life straws, that stuff, life straws, anything to purify your water, the tablets, anything like that. Number two would be food. Obviously, canned food, any kind of dehydrated food, anything you can afford. I do what I can afford. I go to the Dollar Tree, or you could go to Walmart. I go to the supermarket mainly, and also the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, any place I can find that has a good bargain if you can, because food can be very expensive. That's another reason why I prep. Food. The stuff with food is can openers. Don't forget your can openers, and stuff you cook with. Sterno. That's with it. Also the pots and pans and stuff like that. Number four would be first aid. That's yeah. Three. Three would be. 3 or 4 would be, I lost track, is first aid, because first aid, you need it. So obviously, for in case you get hurt, because when shit hit a fan, I'm making a video, the doctors, nurses, veterinarians, urgent care, your dentist, your chiropractor, any of those people, if you hurt your hand or bang your hand, or anybody you get hurt, your primary doctor, your nurse practitioner, anybody, they're not going to be around. They're going to take care of their own families. So you need to get first aid also for your pet. I get from Michaela. I bought a first aid kit. Also know how to use it. Also then it's batteries, flashlights and batteries, and candles. Another thing you should get is, like I said, a can opener. Also, a lot of people don't think about this, is like I said, flashlight, lights, is entertainment, you know? Like if people like to play cards, Uno, if you like to play gin rummy, get a book that says card games for dummies, or board games for dummies, or something like that, about different games. I have the game Clue, I have the game Sorry, I have Battleship, I have, like I said, Uno, I have, sorry, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I have a lot of games. I have Scrabble, I have Catan, I have Ticket to Ride, I have word search, I have adult coloring books. I think it's great to have different things like this. This video is for people who are beginner preppers, or people who haven't thought of things. Also, it's good. Another thing is on my list is stuff to keep you warm in case it gets cold and it's winter. I know it's not winter now, but when winter comes, it's good to have hats, gloves, blankets. Sleeping bags is another good thing to have in case the power goes out, is to have sleeping bags. There's anything that doesn't have to do with that you need, those those hand warmer things. They're okay. They're not the best. I think they're okay. I have some of those. I have hand warmers. Also I'm trying to think, some people would get generators. I wouldn't get one because I live in a condo and people would want to come to your house. I think it's also good to learn things. You know, that's another thing people don't think about is learning how to do things. That's on my list. Learn how to do something. Learn first aid. I'm learning that. I'm learning different things. I'm learning doggy first aid by watching videos. I'm going to get books. It's good to get books on first aid. Even if you go to the library for now, say you don't have any books and you go to the library, you can learn first aid right now. If you're just doing it now, learn right now. I know once the power gets down, you're screwed right now. It would suck, but learn first aid. If you could take a course, if you can, watch on YouTube, read books from the library. If you can't afford books right now and you can, go to your local library or do books on tape if you can for now. But if you do get books on first aid for you and if you can find one for you and your pet that's not too technical, that you don't have to be a doctor to know. Also about herb medicine, if when having a nuclear war or anything like that, when things are still growing, it's good to learn herb medicine if you can. That's another thing to learn is herb medicine. Also, it's good to get it's also I also do when it comes to teas. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but if you're a coffee drinker, get plenty of coffee. I'm not a big caffeine, so I wouldn't miss caffeine if the shit in the face. But if you did, that would be another one, would be caffeine. I'm doing a thing of what I need, but everybody has different things medicine. That's another thing some people think of is medicine, like ibuprofen, Tylenol. If you're allergic to stuff, if you have your own medicine, store a lot of it. I know it expires. Just rotate medicines of any kind that you can afford. You know, I don't know if I see a lot of YouTubes about doing fish medicine and animal medicine. I don't think I would do that unless you talk to someone who really knows about fish medicine and stuff. I'd rather chance doing herb medicine than buying fish medicine. Do what you want, but I prefer not to because I don't know what's in fish medicine or any animal medicine. I don't think people can take animal medicine. I would have to talk to the vet. Maybe I'll call the vet sometime and say, can humans do or look up on YouTube if humans can take animal medicine. I know dogs can't take some things we can, but a lot of things they can't, like chocolate. They can't eat a lot of chocolate. Dogs can't. I'm getting off the subject, but there's a lot of things that dogs can't eat, and you have to make sure that's part of their first aid. You should know what dogs can eat and what they shouldn't be eating in case they get into something, and also get stuff they can throw up stuff also for you in case you suggest something that you're allergic to or something. Have allergy pills, an EpiPen, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think else what other, like I said, books. You know, if you're into guns and the legal in your state or country, if you want to get guns, that's up to you. I'm not going to say what weapons I have or if I have weapons. That's personal. That's a choice because I don't want people to come to my door and find out if they find out where I live. I don't want people to know what weapons I have because that's a personal thing. If people want to show off the weapons, that's fine. I'm not doing that. That I think is kind of, you know, that's an individual. I just don't want people to know what I have. Also, I have dog food for my dog. Like I said, pet food, dog food, pet food. I'm thinking what else. You can store, like I said, batteries. Like I said, water. I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm trying to think of what other things you can. I do a lot besides food. You know, like I said, learning things is a big thing. Also, being in shape. That's another thing. You don't want to be fat. I know people don't like the word fat or overweight or whatever word you want to be, because that will slow you down when you're prepping. I made a thing on exercise, but it's very true, because you don't want to be overweight and then you have to store a lot of other ones. Also, you know, I know sometimes you might have high cholesterol, that it runs in families. You know, you can always change your diet. Nothing's wrong with changing your diet, you know, and then you don't have to store all this extra medicine. I know it's hard to lose weight. Believe me, I'm the first one to know that. I started working out later in my life, and it's great. You know, even because you're gonna have to be moving during shtf, and a lot of people, like I said, have games because you're mind. The books for mind, stuff to do. Like I keep on saying, other things. You have to keep things. You know, and I said exercise. Also, make sure you have the right clothes, like enough underwear. I know that sounds kind of funny, but you know, make sure you have enough clothes. Have enough detergent for in case the power goes out. Know how to wash clothes. I've done that a couple times where I know how to wash clothes. The only thing is, if it's summertime, you can dry your clothes outside, but if it's winter, it will take time unless you have a special machine to keep that. Yeah, and don't forget shampoo, toiletries, stuff like that. So that's all I can think. If you can add anything to it, that's good. Shampoo, conditioner, soap, sanitizer. Oh yeah, suntan lotion, mosquito repellent, alternatives to that, you know, whatever you think you need or I think I need. You know, there's a lot of things that you might not think about that you need to prepare what stuff you need, but then you notice if you go to the store, oh, you can pick up something. It doesn't have to be expensive, you know. If you have $5, you can buy it. No one's gonna be looking over your shoulder. Just don't tell them what it is. I'm really gonna try not to tell people. I know you see me on YouTube and you know who I am, but strangers, do not tell strangers, and people don't know too well you're a prepper. That's asking for trouble. People might find out where you live and come knocking when the trouble hits, and I'll just tell them, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything. I'm not a very good liar, but in some cases I will. But in this case I am, and I'm preparing. So sorry if I've been rambling on, you know. I'm just talking to my fellow preppers and people who want to get informed and people want to be prepared. Till my next video about prepping or tarot cards or other subjects. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye.